Okay, hello, everyone who listens to iHearIC Radio. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm recording this one at home. It's your friend Justin, of course, as always. I've been exiled from KICI once again. They will be closed for the winter break at the university. They're getting some new equipment put in, installed. So I'm not able to do the show live on the radio, but that's okay because I can just throw it together at home, sitting at my computer. It's a little easier for me, actually. So, whatever. It's fine. No big deal. I just got home from canvassing for Bernie Sanders, and since I am not live on the radio today, I'm going to do a little call to action. If you believe that people deserve to live a fulfilling life, even if they were not born to wealthy parents, if you believe every human being has a right to health care, housing, all of life's necessities, regardless of their income, their wealth, their economic status, I believe Bernie Sanders is the candidate to fundamentally restructure our society, or at least get us on the way towards a more equitable and just world. And I wholeheartedly endorse him and would ask you to volunteer your time and efforts as much as you are able. If you go to map.berniesanders.com, you can type in your zip code, find events going on near you, get involved. And really, that's the only way that we're going to win this thing. We need millions of people out in the streets demanding change to make anything in this country work properly for all of us. All right, now let's talk about music. The other night, 2 nights ago, December 13th, we had the final iHearIC show of 2019, and we had performances from Thieves, Anastasia Scholze. I know how to say her name now. Scholze. Worship, and then we closed out with Alyssa, Gersony, and Gabi, Vanek. So today I'm going to play for you a few clips from that show. It's going to be a bit of a shorter show than usual. I'll probably do 30 to 40 minutes today. I hope you enjoyed the 4-hour episode from last week, by the way, our 100th episode extravaganza. I hope you listened to every single minute of it because it's all crucial to the iHearIC radio canon. It all counts. You have to listen to the whole thing. You have to hear all 4 hours if you're going to know what's going on going forward with the narrative of iHearIC radio. You need to really take all of it in, okay? Maybe even listen twice, all right? So, all right, let's listen to some tracks, some live recordings from the show. On Friday, I'm going to play 2 songs by Thieves. The first one is Bibles. He started his set with that. The second track I'm going to play for you is Baby. He closed his set with that. So we got Bibles, then Baby. And again, this is by Thieves. You may recognize him from episode, I believe, 91 of this program, 10 episodes ago. And now you get to hear a bit of his live performance technique. Here we go. Here's Thieves.
They drew. It's underwater poetry, it's in a slumber. Zero's my only favorite number. If winter is bitter, my hands are magic. To build and destroy and play in traffic. You laugh, it's funny, assume I'm running. This new self-strong, it's too loose, dummy. Never too scared to leave the house, ever so fair, you're me without. Where is my hand to hold? Where is my family? Where is my love lost? My only friend. What is fanciful? What is sanity? And how come the gloves are off the holy end? Side of the road, a life in the mold. Oh baby, my baby, sweet baby, with a knife at your throat. It's time to come home. Oh baby, my baby, sweet baby. Watch me going for the kill. Life on the edge, what a thrill. If home is where the heart is, my heart shredded in parts and is shrouded in darkness. Wolves amongst the sheep, but now we're in too deep. If someone could hurt you, it'd almost be worse to abandon, desert you. Oh God, it's such a mess. The last saved for the best. Oh baby, my baby, sweet baby. Two rings and a home, and I feel so alone. This lady is taking my baby. The wedding and a mine, pulled out right from the fire. No blessings or daydreams, you're not what we may seem. He's ours for the taking. So have heart for stormy skies. Your clouds are full of lies. Distraught and painstaking, I heard that it's raining. Please don't be so angry.
Okay, that was Thieves. The song you just heard is Baby. Before that was Bibles. If you enjoy Alex's music, you can, of course, re-listen to iHearIC Radio, episode 91. But you could also go to bit.ly, it's bit.ly/thievesmusic. You can find links to everywhere that his music is streaming online. You can find his social media profiles, all that stuff. I think we're going to be hearing more from him in the future. He just moved to Iowa not that long ago, and I feel like he's ramping things up recently. He's going to have an album coming out in March, I believe, so look out for that. As he describes it, he's a sad boy playing sad music. So if that's your thing, there's more to come. And yeah, up next we're going to play some music by Anastasia Scholze. Now, you all know I've been saying her name wrong for a long time, but she has never or had never performed on the iHearIC concert series before. She had a couple of her compositions played by others, including myself, on the series, but she had never appeared as a performer. Well, that changed Friday night. She played a few covers, and she played 2 original songs. I'm going to play the originals for you right now because I find that to be the most appealing, the most intriguing thing, is she was writing her own music, you know. I want to hear those originals more than I want to hear the covers. The covers were great, of course. Just I want to, showcase her own creativity here, not just her singing and performing ability, but also her composition. So here are 2 of Anastasia's songs. The first is Home, and the second is Blue. Here's Anastasia Scholze.
I wanna live in a home where warm light pours out and into the night, and I wanna live there with you on the great days as well as the blue. Oh, tell me your favorite color's purple, and I'll plant those purple wildflowers in the front just for you. And tell me stories of your summers, looking at the tall grass, oceans within view. Oh, fire's burning low, but I could stay awake with you for hours and hours more. Your eyes are looking heavy and my head's on your shoulder. I don't wanna miss a single moment anymore. An old place where the floors creak and things break. I don't care. We fix things and walk down streets where we feel like strangers. You're the only one I know here, and that's okay with me. Oh, oh, oh. Fire's burning low, but I could stay awake with you for hours and hours more. Your eyes are looking heavy and my head is on your shoulder. I don't wanna miss a single moment anymore. Oh, oh, oh. We make things and break things and pick up the pieces, wrap them in paper and save them for later. Everything will be okay. okay. I tell myself if I can still see purple wildflowers growing by our door. Fire's burning low, but I could stay awake with you for hours and hours more. Your eyes are looking heavy and my head is on your shoulder. I'll never miss a minute anymore. It's all blue to you. Time slips through fingertips like sand by the sea. It flies away through the air. You dangle your feet in the water, afraid to get your hair wet. That's as far as you go till now. And I see you're all covered up in blue. Blue eyes, blue skies, and now blue water over you. It's not where you had hoped you would be, but time hasn't been on your side. It never was, never will be there. No directions anymore, no clue where to go, no more reflections. So there's nothing else to show. How can we be so stuck running in circles and circles, chasing something other than blue? And I see you're all covered up in blue. Blue eyes, blue skies, and now blue water too. It's not where you want to be, but time hasn't been your friend. It's running and running away from you. It always has and always will.
All right, perfect. That was Anastasia Scholze with two of her original songs. The one you just heard is Blue. The one before that was Home. She also played a few covers on Friday night, which were very expertly executed. She played Heart's Content by Brandi Carlile, Coffee by Biba Doobie, The Moon's Detriment by Shannon Lay, and she closed her set with Build Me Up Buttercup, made popular by The Foundations. That's an old classic. Great way to close her set, of course. I plan on, at some point, having Anastasia on the radio show so we can, talk to her more about how she grew up, how she got into music, and what she plans on doing in the future, etc. The kind of stuff I usually talk about with people on the show. But yeah, I feel like she's a, good up-and-coming artist, and I want to learn more about her. I want to showcase her a little bit more on the series. So more to come from her as well. As I said about Alex previously, more to come from everybody. Up next, I'm going to play just one track by Warship. So you all met Anastasia from, I have another Anastasia. Like I said on Friday night at the show, I think I only know 2 people named Anastasia, and I booked both of them on Friday night. But you guys met Anastasia on the radio show, I believe episode 92, and you heard a few of her songs as performed solo by her with an acoustic guitar. Well, Friday night she had a full band backing her. Eileen as another singer, Dan on guitar, John on the bass, and I don't know the drummer personally, so I forget his name, but we can credit him later maybe. Anyway, Warship songs with that's WARSHIP, not WOR. It's not Christian music. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with that, but it's just kind of, a homonym. Anyway, if you recall, when she was on the radio show, she played a song about a bird that had been trapped at her workplace. She did a full band arrangement of that Friday night, and it is awesome. It's like 8 minutes long. The song is called Gladiator, if you recall, and I'm going to just play it for you now. So here's Gladiator by Warship.
This song's about a bird. saw the world that broke your flight. I lost my appetite, and I tried, but you see exit on these signs, and it's a plot. And I don't know what you see, but I'm here now because I heard right now. And then we open the dark field.
All right, that was Warship with Gladiator. They also played a song, it was called B&B, yeah, Breakfast in Bed, Bed and Breakfast, B&B, and a cover of a Nina Simone song, Ain't Got No, I Got Life. Again, both sounded really great with a full band. Pretty interesting band to watch. That song especially, it's very sort of rhythmically inconsistent. The phrasing is very natural, I guess is what I would call it. Like Anastasia just sings. It's hard to describe, I guess. It's not just like a consistent tempo. She goes and the band follows, and they did a really good job with it, as you heard. Very, very cool songs, and I hope that band continues to do great things as well. Now I'm going to play for you an excerpt of Alyssa Gersony and Gabi Vanek's performance. This was a little different. Prior to their performance, everybody had just played on the stage, as usual, as you would expect from most music shows. But Alyssa is a dancer. Gabi, you of course know as a bassoonist. And they wanted to use the space a little differently. So they used all of the Trumpet Blossom, the whole dining area, all the tables, all that stuff. Alyssa was only briefly on the stage, actually, just for a few seconds. So I I left my recorder just like where it had been the whole show, which meant I didn't get really great audio of the entire performance, but I think some of it came through pretty well, and I'm going to play for you the chunk that I feel was representative of what was happening in the space. I took video of their performance as well, but again, it's not fantastic. It's pretty dark, and I took the camera off of its tripod, and I was trying to like follow Alyssa and Gabi around the room to sort of give you an idea of what was happening rather than just having a stationary camera angle. It's not a great video, again, but it does show you, it gives you a taste of what was going on. I know that Alyssa and Gabi both recorded from different angles on their phones as well, so maybe with the 3 different videos, they can put something together that's satisfactory for them and for us. But anyway, here's an excerpt of Alyssa Gersony and Gabi Vanek's performance. And there we have it. All right, I gave you a few examples of what was happening Friday night at the Trumpet Blossom at the final iHearIC show of 2019. Woo! We did it. We finished the decade. If you want the full performance, if you want to watch a video of the entire thing, including the video I tried to get of Alyssa, Gersony, and Gabi Vanek, which I already told you is not a very good video, you can watch the whole thing on our Patreon. That is at patreon.com/ihearic. It's patreon/ihearic. If you subscribe there for just $1 a month or more, you will get access to every video of every show for the past, I believe, 15 concerts. I put those up as soon as I have them edited and ready to go, so it's usually within a couple days of the show. And the money that goes into the iHearIC Patreon goes towards paying people to play at these shows. So it is vital to my mission and what am I looking for? Vital to my mission and my business model. We let everyone into the iHearIC shows for free because I want people to be able to take a chance, go out to see a show that, has no cost attached to it. You can just show up, see some stuff you wouldn't have seen otherwise, and then go home, and you've experienced something new. And I also want people who are, maybe they can't afford a show. I want them to be able to come to the shows too. You don't have any money, but you're still welcome to hang out with us, see some good music, experience some new art. I want these things to be accessible to the entire community, regardless of any sort of income on your part. But I also want artists to be compensated properly. So the way that I found to make that work is to ask for donations at the shows, try to sell t-shirts and stuff like that, and also we have this Patreon subscription. It's up in the $40 range now, which helps out quite a bit, but if it gets up above $60, that's really going to be great for me and for the series and for everybody else. So if you're interested in helping out, toss a few dollars our way every month, that'd be awesome. No pressure, because, again, I want this thing to be accessible to everybody, regardless of money, so it's all good. We're doing well so far. It's been growing and growing, so I'm pretty satisfied, but if you want to help out, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, what was I talking about? Checking my notes here. Okay, yeah, I guess it's just time for me to plug some stuff, right? So, again, check out the Patreon. But also, I'm playing a show this week, Thursday night, the 19th. I'll be opening for Rubber, a band that I'm sure you're all familiar with. We'll be playing at Gabe's. The show starts at 9. It's a free show. It's downstairs. I'm going to be playing some Christmassy stuff. I'm going to be experimenting with sampling and stuff like that. Sort of a noise collage kind of stuff. I'll be playing my Casio keyboard. And I have some good and bad news for you. This episode of iHearIC Radio, number 101, will be the last episode of the year, most likely. I need to take a little break from the show. As I mentioned earlier, the KICI studio will be closed for the winter break, so I can't go in there, and I feel like I need to take a break anyway. So I plan on being back at this. Episode 102 will be probably mid-January, unless I really, really feel the need to put something together at home again during the break. But, I've been doing this for a while now. I need a few Sundays to myself, if that's all right. But in the meantime, KICI has been replaying old episodes of iHearIC Radio. They're at 105.3 FM on the radio. You can check out their programming schedule at kiciradio.org. I believe they'll be playing iHearIC episodes Tuesday and Friday nights at 8 p.m. So if you missed the show, you want to revisit some old classics, check them out on KICI during the break. And if you just want to hear more of my voice, I do plan on continuing to record and release episodes of Rock Hard Caucus with my friends. It's a politics show that we do about, local politics, but also national, because Iowa has a pretty big role in the nomination process for the Democratic candidate for president in 2020. So that comes up quite a bit. But you can find episodes of that at soundcloud.com/rockhardcaucus. We also started a Patreon for that show recently because we do put a bit of time and effort into the show, and it would be nice to turn it into a thing that brings in a little bit of money, so it makes it easier for us to produce more and more of it. I released a new Patreon episode just yesterday. You can find that at patreon.com/rockhardcaucus. And while we're on break, maybe you should take a look over at the iHearIC store. It's iHearIC.bandcamp.com. I've got T-shirts and prints designed by local artist Vero Rose Smith. These were hand-printed at the Iowa City Press Co-op last year. I have several of the T-shirts still available, quite a few of the prints still available. And again, any money that you spend on the products for sale there will go towards paying artists to perform on iHearIC in the future and, make this community continue growing and paying people. Anything you give us will be put to good use, I promise. And if you enjoyed today's show and you want to find more stuff like this, please visit iHearIC.com. You can find links to the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Patreon, Instagram, Bandcamp, iTunes, Google Play, Mixcloud, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Spotify profiles for the concert series and the radio show. And if you look in the episode description for every episode of iHearIC Radio, you will find links to the artists that were played on the show. So if you heard something that you just loved and you want to find more by that artist, it's very easy to do so if you just take a look at the episode description. Okay, those are all the plugs I need to get out there. I hope you all have a great holiday season without me. Or without iHearIC Radio, at least. I'll be around. I'll be alive through the whole thing. But if you come out Thursday night, I will have some CDs available. I'm calling this the Secret Illegal Holiday Disc. So it's going to have a limited run. Not very many people are going to have this because, again, Secret Illegal Holiday Disc. We'll be breaking the law by releasing this album. So Thursday night may be your only opportunity to get a copy of it. If that's an incentive, I'll see you then. The show is with Rubber, again, 9 p.m. at Gabe's, Thursday night the 19th. It'd be great to see you there. And now I'm going to let you go with a brand new track released by one of my projects, Emery, Claire, Comer, Hart, Taylor. Me and a bunch of the guys I went to high school with, we record improvised music in my garage, usually once a year or so. This is a track we did last year. It's holiday themed. It is called Me Want Hoop. And if you like it, you can download it at justinkcomer.bandcamp.com. Thank you for listening. I'll see you later. Goodbye.